The biting English wind whipped at William's cloak as he surveyed the battlefield. Blood-soaked earth squelched under his boots, a grim testament to the recent clash. Yet, amidst the carnage, a lone figure stood defiant, a young Saxon soldier, barely a man, his eyes blazing with a mixture of fear and defiance. William, Duke of Normandy, soon to be King of England, wasn't known for his patience, but something in the boy's raw courage snagged his attention. He beckoned the soldier closer, the clatter of his armor a stark contrast to the shocked silence that descended upon the battlefield. The young man approached, his hand trembling on the hilt of his broken sword. William, a giant of a man with a booming voice, could have easily cowed him further. Instead, he surprised everyone by kneeling, placing himself at eye level with the trembling warrior. "Tell me, young Saxon," he said, his voice surprisingly gentle, "what fuels your fire? Why fight a seemingly lost battle?" The young man, his voice hoarse, replied, "We fight for our land, for our way of life. You may have won this one, but we will never truly surrender." William listened intently, a glint of respect growing in his steely gaze. He picked up a weathered pebble from the blood-stained ground, turning it over in his calloused hand. "This is England," he declared, his voice now a low rumble, drawing the full attention of his men and the remaining Saxons. Hard, unforgiving, steeped in tradition, he crushed the pebble in his fist, letting the dust sift through his fingers. "But look closer." He held out his hand, revealing a small, smooth object nestled amongst the dust, a tiny, perfect pearl. "This," he said, his voice rising in intensity, "is the potential that lies beneath. Untapped, hidden, but undeniably valuable." He looked at the young Saxon, his gaze unwavering. "You fight for what you know, for the familiar ground beneath your feet. But sometimes," he continued, his voice resonating with a quiet power, "conquering isn't just about taking land. It's about unearthing the hidden potential that lies within it. It's about forging a new future from the ashes of the old." A murmur rippled through the ranks of both armies. William's words, delivered with the strength of a conqueror and the vision of a leader, challenged the very notion of victory. He stood up, towering over the young Saxon. "You may have lost this battle," he said, "but within you lies the potential for greatness. Choose to see beyond the familiar, to embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. That is true strength." The young Saxon stared at him, his initial defiance replaced by a spark of something new, curiosity, perhaps, or even a flicker of hope. William the Conqueror had not just conquered land that day, he had planted a seed of change, a reminder that even in the aftermath of conquest, there was the potential for a brighter future, a future built on the untapped potential that lay hidden beneath the surface. Don't forget to like and subscribe.